If you have a traditional GM power steering pump, you can easily increase cooling and fluid capacity with basic bolt-on parts. What I have here is a 1 5/8 inch filler hose attached to the top of the power steering pump. You can either use fuel filler hose or hydraulic filler hose, but don't use radiator hose. It doesn't work well with power steering fluid. As you can see, it's hose clamped in place to the filler neck on the pump canister. And up top, it's hose clamped to a weld-on bung. This is a threaded aluminum cap with an O-ring. You can see down inside where the traditional dipstick would go into. Now you can fill this up into the hose if you want to, but I usually just go into the top of the canister down in here. So I've increased the fluid capacity, by quite a bit just by filling it to there. But ultimately this keeps the system from leaking onto your exhaust and causing a fire. Plus, like I said, it increases fluid capacity. My cap was not vented, so I drilled a small hole in it. However, if you're in a wet area or muddy area, then you'll probably want to drill and tap this and run a hose somewhere where it won't suck in any contaminants. The filter is a universal filter. It increases the fluid capacity significantly over stock. It's plumbed into the low pressure side of the power steering system, so you don't need any high pressure fittings here. These are just barb fittings with a hose clamp. You may need to extend the hoses depending on where you put the filter. I built a bracket that attaches to my AC bracket on the engine, but you could also put it on the inner fender well or wherever you need to do it. Once you're done with all this, you'll of course want to bleed the system. I highly recommend flushing the system out and refilling it with a good high quality synthetic power steering fluid. That'll help keep the system lubricated, and it'll handle higher temperatures that off-roading generally causes with the larger tires. It's super easy. I'll include all the part numbers. Let me know if you have any questions.